Welcome y'all to another episode of StoneCraft. Today we are gonna be doing a couple of very important tasks. We are probably gonna be starting our castle, but first let me update you on a couple of things I've done. So since last episode at the end, we died and I lost everything. I have spent a lot of diamonds, but I've regained an elytra, I've regained silky, I even crafted a perfect spoon and a perfect sword. I just haven't bought a netherite ingot. And I want you to look at this chest right here and see how many diamonds we got. Look at that. And I also upgraded my Fortunator from diamond to netherite. And now we also have, let me show you, we have two beacons. We have two beacons now, meaning I also spent money on getting the beacons and the resources to make the beacon full-sized. So there has been a lot of work done, not much in terms of time spent. I just got really lucky with my diamonds, but I have, spent a good amount and we're back up to where we were last time. There's also this that I haven't done anything with. And look at all of this ice we have. The little ice farms we made last episode, I expanded them and made another one, you see? But they've been pumping out ice like it's no problem. So now we have about 2 stacks and a bit of 2 rows of stacks and a bit of normal ice, aka 2 stacks and a bit of packed ice, which is going to be beneficial for making our castle, but it still is a relatively very small amount, to be completely honest. But it should come in handy when we want to make our shop, which I'm thinking we might do very soon, because the shop doesn't take that much ice and that much snow to make. The only issue of making the shop right now is that I don't have the resources to sell it. So we will see. But first, I think in order for us to be able to make our shop and our base, we're gonna need a lot of quartz. So I'm thinking before we get started on any type of building, let's go to the nether and try to get ourselves some more quartz, since we do have a good amount of quartz, but definitely not enough. And last time we tried to do that, we miserably died. So I think that would be the correct way moving forward. Going to try and mine in the nether. I'll probably... This will be a time lapse. Yeah. Well, let's just do a time lapse. I'm gonna do a time lapse and then I'll tell you when we get back how much quartz we have left. In this small little time lapse chat, I wanted to talk to you about how I am feeling very satisfied with myself, oddly enough. The content that I've been making with the SMPs and the streams I've done with Among Us with other streamers, it has been so much fun, and editing them together, not only has it improved drastically my skill in editing, but it also has been actually not that bad. I've always kind of not enjoyed the job of editing my videos. Like I've enjoyed the process of making the creative stuff, right? So writing the script for some of my earlier scripted videos, the making up ideas for future streams, sometimes even like for the editing, like going green screen and like putting in pictures, putting in memes, that type of stuff I always found great. But the fact that I had to spend like an hour or something editing a video was a drag, a total drag. It was painful for me. But, and to the point where I almost considered just getting an editor. Like, I think the very first episode of this SMP series was edited by my little brother. And, I ended up just saying, you don't have to do it anymore, because I've actually enjoyed the process of editing. It's a nice sort of way to calm down after a long day, and it kind of complements well with my, with the playing. So I just wanted to say that I'm actually pretty happy with what I'm doing right now, and it sort of helps me regulate my mental health with my, with my classes and all of that. So this is basically just a big PSA of take care of your mental health. Don't just work all day. Have fun every now and again. And now let's go back to the StoneCraft server. Alright, we have a good amount of quartz picked up. So I'm gonna mine it all and let me know how many you think that it's gonna be. Okay, I'll look at the big amount of quartz I had. I had to craft four stacks into blocks because I didn't have enough space in my inventory. But with all of this taking into account, if we make if we just make a bunch of these, like so, and let's keep those 4 stacks for comparators and such, we have a good amount of quartz. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 stacks of quartz blocks, which is incredible for our needs actually. We have a good amount right now. I also did an ice run, so we have 2 and a bit more stacks of ice. So if we put this in here, we have 2 stacks of packed ice and a bit, and we have 13 stacks of quartz, which means we can start building our ice castle pretty quickly. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was my puppy. Yeah, the little dangling, clinging sound. Yeah, my puppy. Pretty fun. Okay, y'all, I've done some more ice preparation. I found an ice biome and got a ton of packed ice. And I've transformed my blocks of quartz and all of those things. I'm ready to start building. But I think that the first thing we should start building is not our base, since the base would take centuries to finish. But instead, a shop in the shopping district to sell that we had planned before in the previous episode. Or was it this episode? I can't remember. This future Luca, choose the right one. Future Luca here, editing Luca here. It was previous episode, past Luca. You're done. But yeah, basically building the ice shop right here, which I think I'm gonna call Vanilla Ice because I think it'll be pretty funny. Would provide us with a solid income of diamonds, and that would help us a lot in, the money department in order for us to afford other things we've bought. And whenever I die, because I will, this is not an if, it's I will die. When I die, I'm gonna need diamonds to buy stuff back. So I think first I'm just gonna build us our shop, and let's do a little bit of a time lapse for this build, and we'll see how it turns out. I don't know why my go-to is to do time-lapse chats, but it seems that is the case. So yeah, this is gonna be a really short one because, to be honest, I don't know what to talk about in this one. So I thank you for watching. That's a pretty solid thing to say. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. Let's just go back to StoneCraft. And here it is, everyone. Look, Vanilla Ice, ice baby. And look, we're selling 1 diamond per stack of snow layers, 2 diamonds per stack of regular ice, 4 diamonds per stack of packed ice, and 1 diamond per stack of snow blocks. Now this might look a little weird, but that's because trying to get normal ice is a lot harder than getting packed ice, because packed ice you can go to an ice biome like the one next to our base and get it. But ice only grows in regular snow biomes with water over time. So the ice is a lot harder to get than packed ice. But packed ice is still pretty rare once we run out of, the usual ice biome technique we're doing right now. So 2 diamonds per stack because these are infinitely renewable. 4 diamonds per stack because they technically are infinitely renewable, but not as easy, not as easy to make once we do run out. There's a little barrel here for anything you don't need. Want to give a tip, drop it here, and there you go. That's Vanilla Ice. I really like how this little shop came out. I like the ice written on the little floor. I'm really proud of the shop. I really like how this came out. And if anything, we could eventually expand the shop to include more things other than ice-related things. by making maybe like an underground portion with like something nether inspired. I think that could be pretty neat. But yeah, I feel like so far this shop looks kind of dope. We did use a lot of ice and a lot of snow. Like look at this. It looks pretty sick, but like wow. But yeah, now that we have the shop already up and running, I think our best next move is to choose where to set up the castle, because I was thinking of putting it in our little hill and putting the castle on top of the hill, but then I realized we would have to terraform practically the entire area around it, because the hill's definitely not big enough for the size of the castle that we want to make. Let's hop on by to our home and check out the place. Okay, now that we are here, let's jump up. Let's see. So currently right now, right under there and right under... Where's the second beacon beam? Right under here, there's about a 50 by 50 area of clear area. So I'm thinking we could place the castle right in the middle and have watchtowers up here and up here. And maybe have like an ice village over there, since that is Montaigne's base over there. And that way we would have a pretty significant area down below of free space. And we still don't have to move our beacon beams for a good amount of time. So what would be the center? I guess the center could be in between these two mountains. So like right about here. Yeah, like about here. Right here would be the center. We could try and level this out a little bit. I have a ton of dirt that I got from terraforming the shopping district in order to put vanilla ice shop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do some terraforming, and I'll be back to when I have a good chunk area in order to build our base. Alright everybody, after a lot of shoveling, pickaxing and all that, look at how our little area has transformed. It's completely flat. Let me go up to the skies so you can see. Also, that's looking real nice. Look. All of that was a hole, and now it's all flat. Which means that we can start building a small little portion of our castle. We have to choose in which direction we want the castle to face. I think I might face it towards Montaigne's build, sort of like a respect thing. It's not like I'm facing the opposite direction, but I'm thinking, because if I face it in this direction, there's this river, there's this icy river that I can build like a bridge on top of, and then place my village concept idea that I said before over here. And we have a lot more space to work with since over there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna give Montaigne the backside of the build. We're gonna build it that way in order for us to have that area in order to build a village. Yeah, I think that's the correct move going forward. Let me get ourselves some ice and some quartz, and we'll begin with the very first circle. The following bits of this video were filmed live on my Twitch channel, so if you ever want to have a chance to be a part of the stream and watch alongside as I make the progress that these videos show, there's a very high chance that it will happen on Twitch. So go to twitch.tv/Luca200708 in the link in the description to get there. Yeah, I need to kill a lot of these chickens. The FPS lag is unbearable if I don't kill these chickens. I have so many chickens. Look how many chickens I've killed! And there's still so many. What? There's still so many chickens. Okay, that drops my FPS, but not as much. I just have to look in the opposite direction of the chickens. There's literally so many. Look at how many eggs I have. Oh, you know what we should do? We should go to the nether and try to get some netherite. No, not netherite. Yeah, netherite. I'm doing the dumb. In order to upgrade our silky and fortunator pickaxes. Fun. I don't have any blocks. No, please. Like, I love blackstone, man. Blackstone's probably my new favorite block. Oh, ancient debris, insane. I was about to tear. Oh, 2. We have enough to make Oh, that's Pog. We have enough to make a netherite ingot now. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. That's so loud. Oh my god. I always forget to lower the volume. I'm not gonna be streaming for too much more, but I did just want to jump on and play a bit more before I gotta go back and be a quote-unquote responsible student in university. Who does that? And so far, all we have is resources. We have nothing to claim for our name aside from a little hole in the wall. However, I do already have a beacon, and I do have a perfect silk touch pickaxe and a perfect fortune pickaxe, which after only like maybe 6 hours of playtime. Let me check actually. Where is it? Statistics. How much time have I played? Let's see. Time played. Oh, I've played a lot. Never mind. I've played 0.79 of a day. I've played a lot in this server. I didn't realize how much I had played. But look how insane the other people in this server are. Let me show you. Let me show you guys around. It's insane. Look at that house. Look at this giant cow. We'll get this underway. Whoa! What happened here? I was literally gone for like... What? This wasn't here last time. What? Wow. There's literally so many chickens that's lagging the server. Look at my chicken farm. Don't you even dare. Sorry, chickens. You lived a prosperous life in here, but you have to go. There you go, netherite ingot. And we upgrade Silky. As some of you might have already noticed, those Twitch clips were actually older than the previous clips, but I hadn't done much aside from mining quartz, so I just let them in writing here because it actually kind of fits, because the next clip that's coming up, you'll see. Okay everybody, a bit of time has passed since the very last clip, but I have done a couple of things. So I've decided on the size for this very first circle. It's 26 wide and long. I'm thinking of maybe putting a bigger circle right here to sort of like have the main hall room of the castle. But I've also been toying with the idea of using the entrance arch as just general arches around the base. And I really like how this came out. And I'm thinking, this is a 20 by 20 circle. It's slightly smaller than the main circle, and it's going to be way smaller than the that circle if we make that one. But if we make 20 by 20 circles, we can also put one over here, and we have two main towers, two side towers aside from the main tower. And I'm kind of hyped about that idea. I'm not 100% sure still about the big circle at the back. I still gotta experiment with that. But so far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. But sadly, I cannot stay any longer. Thank you everyone so much for watching. This is a very build and progress heavy episode. There will be more to come in terms of building the base. But for right now, that is all I can do for today. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and like if you did. Follow me on Twitch and do all the little, you know, Twitters and Instagrams and all that type of stuff. And with all of that out of the way, Papa bless, all love, and I'll see you next time. See ya!